A recent news article has provided fans of Scream with a lot to think about. Despite the controversy surrounding Melissa Barrera's unfair dismissal from Scream 7, it now seems we have a more rounded statement from Spyglass on what their plans are going forward. So let me jump straight in with this. There is a huge misconception as to what is specifically being stated with the article and the news that is being shared around on social media. So let me just show you all what is being said, what is being shared, and what the truth actually is. So this was the first thing I saw about this. It says Spyglass reportedly plans to reboot the Scream franchise with the departure of Barrera and Ortega. Christopher Landon will remain as director, along with writer James Vanderbilt. So let's take a read of the full article. It's from The Hollywood Reporter. On November 22nd came the news that Barrera's on-screen sister, Jenna Ortega, had quietly exited the franchise months earlier. Scheduling issues were cited, but sources say Ortega, who has skyrocketed from child star to supporting player in last year's Scream to the A-list thanks to her turn in the Netflix series Wednesday, asked for a bigger payday for the 7th installment, commensurate with her status. Unlike Barrera, sources say Ortega had no deal in place. Ortega had been paid in the six figures for her previous installment, but her team now wants projects with significant paydays, something that the Scream franchise is not known for. Sources say she was seeking high seven figures and anticipated that Spyglass would balk. Spyglass head Gary Barber is known for his shrewd business sense for being cheap, depending on what side of the table you are on, multiple sources say. The studio had already lost Scream stalwart Neve Campbell over a salary dispute for this year's Scream 6, with the actress saying at the time that she couldn't walk on set feeling undervalued. Many predicted the film would fail without its original star, but it ended up being the biggest movie in the franchise since the 1996 original. Barber's apparent takeaway is that neither stars nor large salaries are essential. He didn't need Neve, he doesn't need Jenna, says one insider. Scream 7 was to have been the end of a rumoured trilogy focused on the two Carpenter sisters. Even after Ortega departed, it wasn't much of a pivot to refocus on Barrera's more prominent character. But with both actors gone, restitching from whole cloth seems necessary. While some insiders say the situation is a shambles and very raw, it may not be as dire as it may seem. Scream has always had interchangeable villains behind the mask, ensemble casts, and certain legacy characters. Another reboot will not fatally stab the franchise. Christopher Landon remains on board as director, as does James Vanderbilt, who co-wrote the two previous installments. So this is basically what has been said in that article. Now, what seems to be the theme of the article is that Twitter accounts especially seem to be taking sections of what is being said here out of context, and because feelings are running quite high at the moment, people are jumping all over it with assumptions. But I tried to get an answer on this, and I'm able to clarify for you guys watching what the hell is going on. Spyglass aren't rebooting Scream. They're looking to reboot the story that was set up in Scream 5. So 7 was to be the climax of the Carpenter sisters' story, which would then conclude that story. But now that Spyglass have made this idiotic decision to sack Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega has left the project, and I can't stress this enough, no matter what is said publicly, in statements and so on, Jenna left because Melissa was fired. But anyway, because those two are gone, they're looking to continue the story, but serve as a reboot to the overall story arc that was set up in 5. Possibly the start of a new trilogy. I don't want to speak out of turn on that, but Scream seems to operate in trilogies. And to confirm, they still intend on Neve Campbell being part of this as Sidney Prescott, and still intend on her fronting the movie once again. So to clarify, the franchise isn't going back to the start with a straight up remake or reboot. They're rebooting the Carpenter sisters story, which will likely result in the core 4 not being needed in the story going forward. I feel like a lot of people are confusing reboot with remake at this point. So, Now that facts are out of the way, here is my opinion on the subject. This is just damage control at this point. Spyglass were always going to go down this route of rebooting the current story following their behaviour over the past few weeks. My issue isn't the reboot, my issue is this: he didn't need Nev, he doesn't need Jenna. Now this here is one of the many reasons I find this situation appalling. I'm just so sick of studios disrespecting their talent like this. One of the fundamental driving factors of movies, and especially Scream for me, is its characters. All actors should be respected and given their credits with what they bring to their roles. This situation with Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega and Neve Campbell just highlights how much Spyglass doesn't respect their cast members and also literally only values money. But if I can give them any advice, take a long hard look at Disney right now. They also believe that controversy didn't matter or didn't affect the box office, but because of all the controversial crap surrounding Disney this year, not one single movie has made the money it was expected in the past 12 months. And it looks likely that that won't change. If they think this won't have an impact, they're absolutely crazy. And it breaks my heart that this franchise I loved so much has landed in the hands of a company that thinks so little of its stars and talent. I mean, Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega were fantastic in Scream 5 and 6. Neve Campbell is legendary in the role of Sidney Prescott, and these women deserve their respect, in my opinion. Once again, I apologise for the rant, but I just feel so strongly about this. It's hideous how they're going about it. Majority of fans are not happy. A vast majority won't be watching Scream 7, and they need a serious turnaround before they'll change this, and I genuinely don't think that they are smart enough to understand what their fans want, to honour that. And that is worrying. As a fan of Scream, that is worrying. And nobody wants anyone to fail. I don't want any movies to fail or people to be out of work, but this situation is so much more bigger than a movie at this point. It's just so disrespectful. It's so disgusting how they've treated these actresses, and it's not just about, say, Melissa Barrera and what's gone on with her as well. It's now what they've said about Jenna Ortega and Neve Campbell. It's a whole group of actresses that bring so much to Scream that they have disrespected, and that really upsets me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.